Good afternoon from AlphaCars. My name is Tom, coming to you from our Northampton location, and today we're going to be taking a look at this 2018 Audi A7. This A7 is currently showing just over 39,000 original miles, and if you'd like to see a high-resolution detailed photo set, please reference the listing at alphacars.com. There, of course, you will also find a free included Carfax report, alongside a long list of technical data related to the vehicle's remaining tire and brake life, as well as individual readings from each panel using our paint depth gauge. But today I'll take you on a quick condition overview around both the interior and the exterior, as well as showing you some of the more notable features. So starting here in the exterior, you'll find it finished in this beautiful metallic gray color. Almost has a little tint of blue to it, but that's mostly due to the sun and the sky above. But the paint presents very nicely as we look across the hood. I know we don't have direct sunlight, we very well might before the end of the video. But the paint looks great, and as usual, we'll look really close to the body so as to look for any dings, dents, scratches, or any other kind of irregularity. As we make our way down the driver's side, it all presents very nicely. Just about the world's smallest imperfection right about there. It's hard to even see it on camera. But otherwise, as we make our way back, it looks phenomenal. Looking at these wheels, really cool two-tone paint scheme. You have the metallic gray on the interior of the spokes, and the outer is a machined face. Looks great. Those Continental tires look great as well. Moving up here to the front, again, no issue with this wheel. Slightly bigger brakes with the matching silver brake calipers. You can see around the windows you have beautiful chrome trim on the surrounds and on the door handles. And all of that trim is in absolutely perfect condition. No water spotting or discoloration. Looking here at the front end, a beautiful design. You can see those headlights crystal clear, no oxidation or discoloration there. Really cool silver accents inside with some chrome. The headlights look very nice. And looking at that classic Audi front grille, the chrome horizontal slats shining beautifully with no water spotting, and you have some matching accents there down by the fog lights. Looking at actual condition, only minor imperfections here and there that you may expect to find on a bumper cover, but otherwise it all looks fantastic. So now we'll take a look here at the front wheel on the passenger side. Again, lovely condition. And we'll go really close again to the body, looking for any dings, dents, or scratches. But making our way back, it all presents very well. And lastly, one more wheel here at the back. Excellent condition. Now there is one ding to point out. It's up here on the roof, just next to the sunroof. And we are in the process of having a paintless dent tech come out and take care of this. But of course, as it is currently on the vehicle at the time of listing, we'd like to show it to you. But definitely ask if you're interested about this car. See if that has been taken care of by the time this video reaches you. So looking here at the back of the vehicle, again, taillights crystal clear. They look fantastic. All of your chrome badging looks great, and your rear bumper cover is just the same. Now looking at the lower portion, you do have dual exhaust outlets flanking that nice metallic gray portion. So next up, let's make our way inside. You'll find this dark exterior contrasted nicely with a slightly brighter interior. This gray finish. You can see minor wear on the seat bottom just there, but the seat back looks great, and the outer bolster, which is the first thing to wear out, looks very nice. Top inside, nice solid thud as the door closes. Wasting no time to fire it up, you'll see the start button just here. You'll see the screen deploy from the center console area. Navigation boots up, as that's what I last had open, but there are many very interesting functions here. As you can see, you can set your driving mode once the vehicle kind of boots up and gets all of its computer things sorted out. You see all of your different options there. You also have a nice high-definition reverse camera with the parking guidance. But if you find a screen is a bit of an obstruction and you're not a fan of seeing it, one-touch operation, that button will drop it back into the dashboard. But looking just ahead here, the gauge cluster, if you see any strobing there on the adjustable red line, that's only due to the camera. It's not flickering here in person. So that red line will adjust depending on the temperature of the engine. As it's currently nice and warm, that is an accurate rev limiter, but if you start it up on a cold morning, you might see that closer to 5,000 RPM. So that's a nice cool feature. Looking here, you can see the digital portion of the speedometer looking great. That's all controlled via the controls on the steering wheel, which look fantastic. You can navigate different menus, and it's all very responsive. and the screen looks great. Looking at this side, you do have a heated steering wheel, which feels lovely. Speaking of the steering wheel, leather wrap, the condition is absolutely perfect all the way around, as you can see. Door controls, very simple. Some beautiful satin wood trim that carries all the way across the dash with a nice kind of gray scale color. You of course have your Quattro badging there for Audi's famous all-wheel drive system. Now looking a little bit lower at some of these controls, we do have heated seats up here in the front. They are cooking right now, they feel great. You of course have your disc changer there and your various climate controls, which I will open the screen to show you. Actually, pardon me, it's not in the screen, I was just in a different vehicle that did have that. This one here, all of them work with this one screen here. So if I'd like to adjust my fan speed, one touch, oh, there we go. It does actually reflect it in the screen. So you can see, so you don't have to look down at this small screen. If you want to adjust where it's aimed, all of that can be seen there. And it all utilizes the temperature dials there, which is a really nice touch. Now looking a bit further back, you do have your gear selector, parking brake, and a little dial pad there. You also just here, pardon me, for your presets just there. You have your start button, your volume control, and then your whole infotainment control center just here. Under this cover, we have some cup holders, and in here we have a small bit of storage. And then under that, a larger thing of storage with some media inputs and charging outlets there. Above my head is a sunroof, which opens up nice and quickly. No hesitation and no issue with that. Opens up all the way, and then just as easily with one touch, closes up and reveals that shade, which you can then extend ahead to block out any unwanted sunlight. So, nice little tour of the front end here, but let's take a quick look under the hood and see what powers this particular A7. I'll meet you there. All right, so here under the hood of the A7, taking a quick look at condition, very clean all the way around. It just had a heavy rainstorm, so there is a little bit of dust and debris up there. However, all of the actual components are very clean. Looking at those painted strut towers, they are shining nicely. Reservoir is very clean. Everything we can see looks great. I love this Audi V6 engine because you can see those famous bright red ignition coils there shining beautifully, and the metallic silver engine cover. It all just presents really clean. And you can see just here this little extra pulley. This is actually for your supercharger. This is a really fun power plant here. We're looking at a 3-liter V6 producing 340 horsepower, which is tremendous, but you're still gonna get around 29 mpg on the highway. So it's a very usable engine. And really, if you go into the higher trims of the A7, you'll find yourself with a big V8 that's gonna drink gas, and it is kind of a rocket, but I think for most use cases, this engine does a wonderful job. It sounds nice, it's tunable, and it's good on gas. It's been proven to be a pretty reliable engine as well. So very quickly, let's take a quick look at the second row of seating. Condition-wise, very, very nice here in the back. Door cards equally well appointed to the front. I'll hop inside, sitting behind where I would comfortably drive the car. I'm about 6'4". You can see here, legroom, just enough where I'm comfortable. I don't have to adjust my seating position. I'm a little bit tight on headroom, but that's due to the, the sloped sport back styling. So that's kind of a personal preference. You could always look into an A8 if rear headroom is a massive priority for you. You can see here, climate controls for the back, as well as heated seats, which is lovely. We also have your climate vents there, as well as on the B-pillars. And lastly, let's just take a quick look at your cargo space. It is a kind of sport back design, so you can see that entire rear hatch opens, a extremely spacious bit of storage here in the back. You can also drop that second row seat down, or either seat you can drop down to make it much, much larger. It's an extremely convenient thing to have so much space in your luxury daily driver. And you can see that power liftgate works wonderfully. So if you have any further questions related to this gorgeous A7, please reference the listing at alphacars.com, and there you'll find all of the relevant contact information. Thank you so much for your time, and have a wonderful rest of your day. We hope to hear from you soon. Thank you from AlphaCars.